Patricia Hill Collins' critical social theory, Unveiling Intersectionality. In the landscape of contemporary social theory, few concepts have garnered as much attention and significance as intersectionality. Coined by scholar and social theorist Patricia Hill Collins, intersectionality has emerged as a critical framework for understanding the complex interplay of social identities and power dynamics. In this comprehensive exploration, we delve into Patricia Hill Collins' groundbreaking work on intersectionality, examining its origins, key principles, applications, and implications for social justice and activism. Origins of intersectionality. Intersectionality traces its roots back to the pioneering work of Black feminist scholars and activists, including Patricia Hill Collins. Collins introduced the concept in her seminal work, Black Feminist Thought, Knowledge, Consciousness, and the Politics of Empowerment 1990, where she explored the intersecting oppressions faced by Black women within the broader context of feminist and anti-racist movements. Key principles of intersectionality. At its core, intersectionality posits that social identities are not experienced in isolation, but intersect and interact with one another to shape individuals' experiences of privilege and oppression. Intersectionality highlights the interlocking systems of power, such as race, gender, class, sexuality, and ability, and emphasizes the importance of considering multiple dimensions of identity when analyzing social inequality. Intersectionality as a critical social theory. Intersectionality serves as a critical lens through which to analyze and challenge systems of power and oppression. By examining the intersections of social identities, intersectionality reveals the complexities of social inequality and exposes the ways in which individuals experience multiple forms of privilege and disadvantage simultaneously. Applications of intersectionality. Intersectionality has been applied across various disciplines and fields, including sociology, gender studies, critical race theory, and social justice activism. In sociology, intersectionality provides a framework for understanding the complexities of social stratification and inequality. In gender studies, it highlights the unique experiences of marginalized women, including women of color, LGBTQ+ individuals, and disabled women. In critical race theory, intersectionality sheds light on the intersecting oppressions faced by people of color within white-dominated societies. Implications for social justice and activism. Intersectionality has significant implications for social justice movements and activism. By centering the experiences of marginalized individuals and acknowledging the intersecting forms of oppression they face, intersectionality challenges dominant narratives and calls for more inclusive and intersectional approaches to social change. Intersectional activism seeks to address the root causes of inequality and work towards liberation for all oppressed groups. Intersectionality in practice. To understand intersectionality in practice, let's consider an example of how it operates in the context of workplace discrimination. Traditional approaches to addressing workplace discrimination may focus solely on gender or race, failing to account for the intersecting forms of discrimination faced by women of color. Intersectionality, however, prompts us to consider how race, gender, and other factors intersect to shape individuals' experiences of discrimination in the workplace. By adopting an intersectional approach, organizations can develop more effective strategies for promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion. Another example of intersectionality in practice can be seen in healthcare disparities. Research has shown that individuals from marginalized communities, such as low-income women of color, may experience intersecting forms of discrimination and barriers to accessing healthcare. By applying an intersectional lens to healthcare policy and practice, policymakers and healthcare providers can address the unique needs and challenges faced by marginalized communities and work towards achieving health equity for all. Challenges and criticisms. While intersectionality has gained widespread recognition and acceptance, it has also faced criticism and challenges. Some critics argue that intersectionality is overly complex and difficult to apply in practice, leading to confusion and ambiguity. Others raise concerns about the potential for intersectionality to be co-opted or watered down, losing its radical potential for social change. Additionally, there is ongoing debate within feminist and social justice movements about the prioritization of certain identity categories over others, leading to tensions and disagreements about whose experiences are centered in intersectional analyses. Future directions. Despite these challenges, intersectionality continues to evolve and shape scholarly research, activism, and policy interventions. As we look to the future, it is essential to continue refining and expanding our understanding of intersectionality, ensuring that it remains a robust and inclusive framework for addressing social inequality and advancing social justice. This may involve incorporating new intersectional perspectives, engaging in dialogue across diverse communities, and centering the voices and experiences of marginalized individuals in our efforts for social change. Conclusion. In conclusion, Patricia Hill Collins' intersectionality theory offers a powerful framework for understanding the complexities of social inequality and oppression. By examining the intersections of social identities, intersectionality reveals the interconnected nature of power dynamics and calls for more nuanced analyses of social issues. As we continue to grapple with issues of inequality and injustice, intersectionality reminds us of the importance of centering marginalized voices and adopting intersectional approaches to social change. Through ongoing research, activism, and dialogue, we can work towards building a more just and equitable society for all.